Hi everyone, welcome to another latest tutorial for beginners. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create and modify table captions in LaTeX. Now, before I proceed, I will say that the LaTeX file, which contains all the codes, is available. So check the description box, you'll find the link to download that file. Now, back to LaTeX. So if you look at this document here, there are three tables and check the captions. Each of the captions is slightly different. The first table has both the table number and the caption. Second one has just a caption without a table number. The third one has only the table number. So I'm going to show you how to create captions and then create them, okay, so that they can fit within these three scenarios. So the table may require just a table number or a caption only or both. So I'll just show you how to do all of these things. So let's get started. So I'll first get back to LaTeX here and then we'll proceed. Now LaTeX can be run online as well. So just check Overleaf. It helps you to run LaTeX online and then you can use that. So let's proceed. So I'll create a new document and we will use dots. All right, so let's initialize the document. So I'll just say slash documents class 11pt article. And I will say slash use package caption. Then I will begin my document. It's supposed to be document lowercase. Then I'll end it. Let me just make sure it's okay. All right, that is done. So in between this block is where we are going to create our tables. Now we are going to create tables, and so we will start with the first table. All right, so we have three tables we are creating. The first table that we are creating is the one with a number and then the text. So I'll just indicate a comment here. I'll just say a table with a number and a custom caption. I'll just leave it this way. Now let's create a table. So to create a table, we'll first activate the table environment. So I'll say slash begin table and I'll add a placement option, which is H. And then I'll end it. So this gives me the block. Then I can do my stuff. So this is for the first table, by the way. So when we come here, I will just say slash centering. I want things to be centered. And then in the next line, I will indicate my caption. So once you bring the caption, LaTeX automatically numbers that table for you. And so the caption that you have here, even if you don't specify a caption, a table number will be displayed. So table number, once you bring caption, is displayed for you. All right. Now, my caption here, let's just say a table with a number and a custom caption or text, whichever one. I mean, the most important thing is to know how to do it. Now, if I run this, we are going to get this here. Then now we can create our table. All right. Now, take note that captions can be above or below the table. Here, I want it to be above. That's why I brought it first. If you want it to come after the table, you create your table and then you add it. Now let's follow what I'm doing and then you continue. I'll now create my table. So here I'll say, I'll bring this here a bit. I'll just make another block. So I'll just I'll say slash begin tabular, and then I'll specify my column option. So here I'll say C because I want two columns. Now this table, I want vertical lines on both sides of the table as well as the inner cells. So I'll bring one vertical line here, one here, and then one here. Then I'll just say /end tabular to give me another block. Then I'll put in my information. So here I'll use 2 rows. So I'll just start with a horizontal line to get me started. And then my row here, I'll say A and row 1. It is supposed to be end. So end is what? Shift and 7. So this is how it's supposed to be, how you enter row records. Separate your columns with the end character. Shift 7. Another horizontal line. Another row. Another horizontal line. Then we are done. So let's run this and get our first table. So we see the table has what? A table number, and then you also have your custom caption or text or title or whatever you want to just put it there. All right. Now let's look at the second scenario where we indicate just the text or custom caption here, and then we eliminate the table number. So how do we do this? We are virtually going to create the same table, and it's just one line that we are going to modify. And so for this one, I want us to copy this table here and then paste it. Okay, and then we do the modification there. So I'll copy this entire table, and then I'll come to the next line. So here I'll also indicate a comment. I'll just say a table with only a custom caption. All right. Then what do? I'll just come and I will just say, I'll paste the one we copied. And then here, the only place we modify is the caption line. If you want to remove your table number, you bring a star. And so here I'll give the custom caption. So I'll just say a table without a number. All right. Let's say a table with custom caption but without a number. Let's put it this way. All right. And then let's run it. So once you run it, you will see. So notice the difference. I'll even enlarge it for you to see. So notice the difference. Here, table number, custom caption or text. Here, custom caption, but without a table number. All right. Now let's look at the third approach where we maintain just the table number and we don't add any other text. All right. So for that one too, it's the same thing. All right. We paste. I'll just come here. The same thing, but we make a slight modification. So let me just give a comment here first. So I'll just say table with only table number. I'll just leave it this way. I'll paste it, and then what I do is to what? Come back to the caption here, and then where we are supposed to enter the text, I will remove it. So it's that simple. So let's run this and then let's see what happens. All right. So now you see this one. So here we maintain the table number. So the table number I made mention, once you bring the caption, table number is also automatically added. And so once you have it like this, without any text, this is what you get. So that's for it. Now this one, let's try to even remove the caption. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's remove it. And then that one, everything goes away. So if you add the caption, then as soon as you add it, that means table number is going to be indicated by default. and then you can choose to add your text or not. I'll revert back to this, and then we have it done here. All right, so this is how we modify table captions in LaTeX. And so what I want you to do is to watch other videos on how to create and modify tables. So check this playlist out and then watch them.